I met Char, boy, it's like over 38 years ago.
1971, October.
My wife knows more of the details
October
than I do.
6th, 1971. We're Mike and Char Turrigiano
Mike and Char Turrigiano.
from New York City.
Brooklyn. I was traveling for an organization called Teen Challenge, and we were, myself and another member of the organization.
Who was a friend of mine.
Yes, he was a friend of the family.
And brought Mike to my house for lunch.
Yes, and so I went along, and that's where I met Char for
Yep.
the first time.
And I used to say when I first met him, I didn't like him because I thought he was this fast city slicker. But I think there was something
How
there.
did you get that? How did you get that idea?
Because you told me you were from the big city, and you told me you were 18 years old when you were actually 22. And but even though I was like, it kind of turned me off.
That was because I
but
was
there
nervous. You made me
like
nervous.
you said, I was friendly.
You were
There
too
was-
nice, and I was
no.
nervous. There was something different about Char. She was, I think it was just your friendliness. You were just so welcoming and open. I'd never met anybody that was so friendly.
I think for after a few weeks, it was pretty much, I was head over heels, and I had told my sister that after I knew Mike for 2 weeks that I was going to marry that boy, Michael.
By the spring, we were in love, and things were moving pretty fast, and we wanted to get married. Right?
So we got married April 15th, 1972.
When we got married, I was still working for a Christian organization called Teen Challenge. It was a drug rehab program in New Jersey. And Char, when we got married, Char became part of the staff there. She was the cook, actually, for the program. Were you ever a cook before that?
No, it was pretty scary.
She learned how to cook. And it was, and so we were working we were in the ministry together right from the very beginning. We've been married for how long now?
37 years.
My wife is one of the best cooks that I've run into, Italian cooks. My mother taught her everything, but she's done well on her own.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have 2 wonderful sons. Matthew and Rebecca live in Phoenix, Arizona, where he is a worship pastor there at the Vineyard. And Mark and Liz live here in New York, and Mark is a producer, and they live very close, so I get to see Zoe quite a bit. And
That's our granddaughter. We have 4 grandsons, 1 granddaughter. Even when I tell people we've been married for 37 years, when I say 37 years, I'm thinking, wow, how'd that happen? I can't remember not being married, and I don't really care about, I don't long for those days when I wasn't married. I love being married to Char. I tell people that Char and, Jesus has used Char to save my life.
I made him the man he is today.
That's the truth. I have to tell you. That is.